Hello and welcome back to the channel. This past weekend we attended a local toy fair and there was 2 or 3 people there selling Scalextric stroke slot car stuff, and we picked up 2 or 3 cars and we're going to unbox them. I've not had them out or run them or anything yet, so we're going to unbox them, give them a quick test, see what they're like, and tell you how much I paid. So as you can see, this is the Lotus Cortina by Revell, so not a Scalextric one. I do have one other Revell slot car and they're really nice models and decent runners as well. I'm sure you could tune them a bit, but I'm just a home racer, so generally I don't bother. I just look after the tyres and grease them up and whatever where necessary. But yeah, this is a Lotus Cortina with well, presumably that's the driver, Massimo Vezzosi. Not sure if I pronounced that right, so I couldn't, my eyes wouldn't focus on it properly. Yeah, so let's get this out. Now the seller, when asked if they were new, was a little bit vague, so I don't know. I can't 100% be sure that these are brand new. It doesn't want to come out of the packaging. There we go. It's got a nice background on the back of the packaging there. What does it tell us? Monogram model racing. Oh, the same line of quality SWAT car products are sold under the Monogram brand in the USA. Fair dues, and this is 2005, so it's quite an old one. Not suitable for kids under 3. Luckily I don't have any of them. And it's got the Ford officially licensed badge on it. Bit of information, don't know if that's about the car. Yes, it is. I'll leave that there for a second so you can read that if you really want to. Model details at the bottom, assembled with and compatible with 132 slot car tracks. That's a bit of luck. Oh, this model is based on a fully restored Cortina owned by Dr. Massimo Vezzosi, a chemist from the north area of Rome. Yeah, okay, there's a bit of history on the car which I had no idea of. Nothing else on the box. Comes in this nice solid bit of packaging. Looks good. Let's get that out. How does this one open? Oh, there we go. First impressions are, this is nice. This is a nice model. And indeed, the chassis is, oh no, it's not metal. Sorry, it felt so cold, I thought it was metal. It's not metal. I don't think it is anyway. Don't say a great deal on the bottom. So you can see his name there, and M. Bianchi, presumably that was the other driver. But this is nicely painted. It's got a nice Lotus badge on the back. All the decals look good. Don't know whether this has got lights or anything like that. That looks like an old Cortina to me. I had one of these when I was quite a bit younger. I like the wiper, that's nicely done. And the grille across the top there. Door handle picked out. Paint's all good. Lotus badge. I'll get a look inside in a minute. Got the roll cage, as you can see. Yeah, Cortina on the back. These sort of tri-lights, or whatever the word for them is, I can't remember. Yeah, it's got what looks like, is that a fire extinguisher there? Yeah, that's all good. Bit of dash. Bloke whose hands are actually on the steering wheel. Even the rear view mirror, look. The little sliding what would do you call that, sliding bit of window. So you can have that open without affecting the aerodynamics too much. That wiper's really good, I've got to say. Let's take it off the packaging. Man, that's tight. As I say, I don't actually know whether this is new because the geezer was a bit vague, and I did look at a couple of his other cars that he said were new, Carrera ones, and they both had bits that were broken on them, so which he conveniently forgot to mention, so we didn't get them. No, this isn't metal. It's not as heavy as I was expecting. So it's got a normal inline motor. It does look in good nick though. It doesn't look like that's been used, I've got to say. It's got the side exhaust, thin old tyres, magnet, yep. Made in China, 2006. Feels about the same as normal. That's a nice model. I like that. Can't go wrong with the old Cortinas and Fords, can you, if you're into that type of thing. It's even got the Lotus badge on the radiator grille there. And the indicators. Be interested to see if the lights work. Let's, I've got a battery here, so we'll just see what happens when we give it a bit of juice. Hopefully something. Not getting very good contact there. Let's just move the braids a bit. Well, no lights. Oh, that's a shame. I do like lights on the cars. I think they add a fair bit to it. A little bit on the noisy side. Let's just check the back. I mean, I can't see there being lights there. This is far more difficult than it should be. Right, there we go. No lights on the back. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I'm liking this. This is really good. Right, better check out the weight. So this one comes in at 70 grams, spot on. So a bit lighter than some of the others we looked at recently. 70 grams. Let's just see how good the magnet is. So it does have a magnet. Let's see how strong it is. Yeah, not that strong, which is fine. Not enough for me to pick the car up like some of them. But yeah, those really thin tyres as well. That's interesting. You know what? I'm not sure this has ever been used, you know, because there's two marks on the tyres there, on the rear tyres, which I guess is where it's been screwed down. So I don't think this has been used, so I reckon this one was new. But yeah, that's nice. Right, we need to get that on the track and see how it does with the lap times. So that's the Lotus Cortina from Revell, giving a good run. That's great fun to drive. The magnets aren't too strong. It's smooth, it's quiet. Shame about having no lights, but apart from that, that was well worth the £18, I think it was. £18 or 20 quid for that. Yeah, really nice, that one. Goes with the Escorts I've got really well, obviously. Yeah, good stuff. I'd definitely recommend one of them. Maybe not if you're a total professional, but yeah, it's really nice. As you saw, it's a nice model, runs well, and that's straight from the box. I haven't done anything to it. I will give it a lubrication and stuff now, but yeah, that's just what I wanted to do. So where did it come on the track? Well, it's never going to be near the top because of the weak magnet, which is absolutely fine. That's no complaint by me. The Goldfinger Mustang's still at the top, and the SPV or SPC, I think it should be. Let's just see if we can find where the Cortina came in. There it is, 15th so far. Bear in mind though, some of these are other drivers, so it's not necessarily the 15th fastest, but 5.82, 1.3 seconds behind. It's never going to be as quick as those others with the nuclear powered magnet on them, but yeah, it doesn't matter about that. That is great fun to drive, really good. You've got to be careful around the corners, and of course it's got those thin tyres, so it hasn't got a massive amount of grip anyway. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that one. That's a good one. Yeah, I'd recommend them. I'm certainly looking at Revell made cars as well, because that's the second one I've got, just on the off chance. The other one was nice and cheap as well, and they're really good models and do seem to run well. So certainly worth looking out for if they turn up cheap. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.